Arman was known for one thing. He never lost an argument. Never. In school, he debated teachers. In college, he corrected professors. At home, he argued with his parents. At work, he challenged his boss. If someone said the sky was blue, he would explain why it was actually light scattering. If someone made a small mistake, he pointed it out immediately. He believed, if I am right, I must prove it. People admired his intelligence, but slowly, they started avoiding him. Friends stopped sharing opinions. Family stopped discussing things. Even colleagues stopped talking around him, not because he was wrong, but because he always needed to be right. And being around someone like that is exhausting. Chapter 2. Small Cracks. One evening, his mother said softly at dinner, "Arman beta, maybe you should talk more gently with people." He frowned. "So now I can't even speak the truth." She smiled sadly. Truth doesn't need to hurt people. He rolled his eyes. They're just too sensitive. That night, his father said, "Son, sometimes silence is stronger than correction." Arman replied instantly, "That's weakness." His father didn't argue. He just looked at him with disappointment. But Arman didn't notice, because when you're busy being right, you don't notice what you're losing. Chapter 3. Office War. At work, things got worse. One day during a meeting, his colleague Samir presented a plan. It wasn't perfect, but it was decent. Before Samir could finish, Arman interrupted. "No, this won't work. Your numbers are wrong. Your logic is flawed. Let me explain." In front of everyone. Samir's face turned red. The room went silent. Yes, Arman was correct. But something else happened. Samir stopped trusting him. Team members stopped including him. They stopped inviting him for tea. They stopped sharing ideas. They stopped laughing around him. He was smart, but alone. Chapter 4. The Fight That Changed Everything. One night, Arman had an argument with his best friend Bilal. It started small, like always. Bilal said, "Maybe you misunderstood her feelings." Arman snapped, "No, you don't understand logic. I'm right." Bilal tried calmly, "It's not about logic, it's about emotions." Arman raised his voice. "No, facts matter. Feelings don't change reality." Silence. Bilal looked at him for a long time, then said something that pierced deeper than any insult. "Arman, you don't want friends, you want audiences." And he left. That night, Arman couldn't sleep, for the first time. He wondered, why does everyone leave me if I'm always right? Chapter 5. The Old Man in the Park. The next evening, he went for a walk to clear his mind. He sat on a bench in a quiet park. Beside him sat an old man feeding birds. Peaceful, calm, smiling. Arman didn't know why, but he spoke. "Can I ask you something?" The old man nodded. "Why do people leave even when you're right?" The old man chuckled. "Because being right is heavy. Being wise is light." Arman frowned. "I don't understand." The old man said, "Let me tell you a story." Chapter 6. The Two Villagers. The old man began. Two villagers argued every day. One always proved he was right. The other always chose peace. After years, the first one had victories. The second one had relationships. "Tell me, who won?" Arman didn't answer. The old man smiled. "Son, people don't remember who was right. They remember how you made them feel." Chapter 7. The Mirror Moment. That sentence hit him hard. He remembered his mother's quiet face, Samir's embarrassment, Bilal walking away, his empty phone. He realized something terrifying. He had won every argument and lost every person. Chapter 8. The Lesson. The old man said gently, "Sometimes wisdom says, let them talk, let them feel right. Let love be bigger than ego. If you fight every battle, you lose the war of life." Arman whispered. So, I should stop correcting people. The old man smiled. No, correct less, understand more. Chapter 9. The change begins. Next day at work, something strange happened. Samir made a small mistake again. Normally, Arman would jump in instantly, but this time, he paused. He asked, "Do you want help improving this?" Samir looked surprised. Yeah, that would be great. For the first time, they worked together, not against each other, and something warm filled Arman's chest. It felt better than winning. Chapter 10. Learning silence. At home, his mother told a story incorrectly. Old Arman would correct. New Arman smiled, listened, let her finish. She laughed happily. That smile was worth more than being right. Chapter 11. Apology. He called Bilal. "I'm sorry." Silence. Then Bilal said, "For what?" "For always trying to win, instead of understanding." Bilal laughed. Finally, "You sound human." They met that evening, talked for hours. No arguments, just friendship. Arman realized something beautiful. Peace feels lighter than victory. Chapter 12. The real strength. Months passed. Arman changed slowly. He still knew facts, still intelligent. But now he asked, is this worth the argument? Sometimes he spoke, sometimes he smiled, sometimes he let go, and strangely, people respected him more. Because wisdom attracts people, ego repels them.